Alright guys, day 8, part 1. So in this video I've decided that I'm going to talk about why I think everyone should learn how to code. And it's basically a continuation of my previous video on why I think everyone should learn how to sell, or why everyone should get into sales or at least get some experience with it. So for code, there's two main reasons. The first one you've probably heard of, and that's that technology is always advancing. And and code is a language of technology. It's the basis of all of it. And so you can understand code. If you can understand technology and its composition, then you can capitalize on technological trends, technological advances, and whatnot. And you can probably create some of them yourself if you're innovative enough. And so being able to understand technology opens up a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities for you to capitalize on. Essentially, you can make a shit ton of money if you monetize code. Or any kind of technology really. And technology is only going to continue to become more advanced. We're seeing things like artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, biotechnology. Like there's innovations wherein people are figuring out how to print 3D organs using other animal parts and use them as functioning vital organs in human body systems. Like, that's insane, and it's all powered by technology. There's advancements in nanotechnology where in the future we might have these micro robots that are floating around inside of our blood that just prevent the buildup of any toxins, or eliminate diseases before they rise to the surface, keeping us healthy. And basically that's basically just preventative care through technology. And so technology is just crazy. Like the things you can do with it, like it's basically turning the world into a sci-fi movie. That's the first reason. Technology, like everything is based on technology nowadays. So if you can understand code, if you can understand the language of technology, you can make a shit ton of money, and it's a skill that'll pay off forever. Now the second reason why I think everyone should learn how to code, and this is one that isn't talked about as much, is because code has the most leverage on earth. Like, it's the only skill that has infinite leverage. You could say media also has infinite leverage, but the thing is, media is restricted to media. It's restricted to things like entertainment, information, education. But even that media is based on code. Like these sharing platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all these social media platforms, all these like automating email newsletter campaigns, like all of these ways that we share content, that we share media, it's all just based on technology. It's through technology. And so media comes close to code, but it can't possibly compare. Code is number one. It's the only thing with infinite leverage. And that's why I think everyone should learn how to code. Even if you don't become a master coder, just gaining enough exposure to it to the point where you're employable if it's something that you need to fall back on. Like, it's always a great option. See, sales is like that as well. Like if let's say you're in a rough financial spot and you need income immediately, getting a job isn't the end of the world. It can be a temporary situation until you get yourself back up. Like maybe you're an entrepreneur or something at heart, and you want to run your own business and whatnot. You can get a job for the time being and use that as cash flow, and in order to fund your business, in order to fund your ventures, so that you can make more money. And sales and code are two things that are always going to be in demand. They're evergreen. Sales is the basis of any transaction of value. I already said it in the previous video. And so it will be around forever. For as long as humans trade value, sales will exist. And code, technology is going to be around forever. And so as long as technology exists, code will still be valuable. Knowing how to code will still be valuable. And so those two things make you immediately employable under any circumstance, under any situation whatsoever. So there's that. And two, like if you can also if you understand code, you can also like, let's say the reason why I say code is infinite leverage is because, let's say for example, you build a product using code and you sell it. You can sell that thing as many times as you want. You don't need to put any more time, effort, and money into building that product again every time you want to sell it. It's just there. And so like you can sell it as many times as you want. The only thing you need to do is really maintain it, and eventually, and you can probably maintain that through other forms of technology, because you can automate technology. And so that's the beauty of it. It can be completely hands-off. You can detach yourself from an income generating machine if it's purely based on technology and it uses technology as its main source of leverage instead of capital and employees. Now I'm not saying the other two are bad options, but technology is obviously the best option by far.